Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was, of course, created by Ginger Reads Lady. I will link her YouTube and the Goodreads group down below, as always. So this week is Top 5 Favorite Required Reading from School. Now, this is from kindergarten to high school. I guess college would count if you took literature courses in college. The only literature course I took in college kind of sucked for required reading, so I'm not including it. So, obviously I have 5 here, and actually I only have 3 books, because 4 of these are in 2 books. So the first one I have is Whirligig by Paul Fleischman. I remember reading this in school. I don't remember if it was actually required or if it was suggested by my teacher, because I was a huge reader back in middle school and elementary school. High school I kind of dropped off of reading for a while. But I do remember reading this in school, so I'm counting it. And yes, I now own a physical copy of it because I liked it that much that I had to go buy myself a copy afterwards. After that, I have 2 stories by Edgar Allan Poe. Of course, in high school, you go through a poetry session and then a short story session, of learning. At least I did in high school. I don't know about now. But what sparked my love of Edgar Allan Poe and made me go out and buy the complete set was The Telltale Heart, and we read that in our short story section. I don't remember what grade, so don't ask me. This is just, I remember reading this for school and falling in love with it. And also the poem that he did called The Raven. If you don't know The Raven, you need to go read it. Go look it up online. It is an awesomely creepy poem. And obviously, The Telltale Heart, if you don't know, is an awesomely creepy story. And I love it. And I think this started my absolute love of creepy things, is reading his stories. And so, yeah. And that is a heavy book, and I need to put it down. After that, I have 2 plays, because they're the only things I can also remember was the William Shakespeare days, where you would read at least one of his plays in a school year. So I have the complete works of William Shakespeare here. My mom is a huge Shakespeare buff, and I'm getting there. And the first one that I remember reading and I love is Macbeth. I had actually read Macbeth 4 or 5 times before we were required to read it in high school. To the point where when we read it, our teacher would have us read different characters. And in this play, if you don't know, there is the song from Harry Potter that goes double, double, toil and trouble. That's where it started, was in Macbeth. And my teacher did not believe me when I said that I could do the whole thing without looking at the book. So he told me that when that scene came up that I was to do it, and he took away my book. So I sat there and I did the entire song from memory, and I probably could still do it, but I'm not going to try for you guys. One of these days I might break into it, maybe around Halloween. But I do remember the whole thing. I would probably mess up maybe 1 or 2 words, but I did the whole thing from memory and shocked my whole class and my teacher, and ended up getting an A for the assignment for that, just off of that, I think. I think I did horrible on the written paper for it, because I don't like writing, and he still gave me an A just off the fact that I knew actually quite a bit of the play by heart. And after that is, of course, the one that everyone picks, which is Romeo and Juliet. I mean, I think that's kind of required to love that. I don't know, it's such a good romance, and it's a stupid romance, but at the same time, it's a good one. So, yes. So, that is my top 5 favorite books that I was required to read in school. One of them from either middle or elementary school, the other 4 from high school. At least that's what I remember having to read. I don't know if I actually did. High school for me was 5 years ago, and I've already blocked it out. 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and I've already blocked it out, okay, you guys? But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye!